All right guys, welcome back to the Magic Academy. Today we're learning two different techniques to vanish a card. The first one being the Tenkai Palm. This is where you can throw the card and present it like this. This is a great little vanish. You can use a playing card, a business card, someone's credit card, get them freaking out. And then after that, we'll go ahead and learn the back palm version. This is where you throw the card up in the air and produce it. The cool thing about this is as you get a little bit more advanced, you can actually show both the front and the back of the hand and produce it. Another thing with this is really the foundation of card manipulation. And so once you've learned this, you'll actually get to a point where you can pull multiple cards out of the air, you can produce fans. And so it really can open the door to some incredible card manipulation. And actually when I was a kid, I had the opportunity to work with Jeff McBride when I was a member at the Magic Castle, the junior membership. And this was a really fun moment for me as a dorky little magician. He even signed one of the DVDs that I have. And if you're ever into card manipulation, you want to learn, these DVDs were excellent and a real game changer for those that like stage magic. For me, I've more often than not preferred close-up magic, but there was a point in my earlier career of magic and interest where that was really what I loved the most. So for those interested, check out Jeff McBride's work. So today we're just gonna look at the basic vanishes, the back palm, and the Tenkai vanish as well. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Okay, let's go ahead and start with the Tenkai palm. This is a great vanish, as you can take the hands, throw it, and literally can keep the fingers spread. And then you can produce the card. The grip is pretty straightforward. It's sort of a knack you'll have to get used to. But essentially what you're doing is you have the card. It can be a business card, your credit card, whatever. It's so versatile that way. You're essentially taking the card in between the first and second finger. And as you're bringing the fingers in, you're grabbing it in between the palm and the thumb. And then from there, you're releasing the fingers forward. So it's a very straightforward action. So once again, you're in between the first and second finger, bringing the card into the palm and gripping it with the thumb. And it's relatively angle friendly as long as you keep the card perpendicular to the eyes of the audience. And if someone is facing in front of you, you might, sort of close the fingers a little bit to hide the card. And then from there, you're doing the pulling motion to get the card back. And so you're essentially bringing the hand and the card in and throwing it forward. And then to grab the card, you're actually moving your hand out and in. And in that out and in motion, that's when you pull the card out. So as you're throwing the card away, and you're bringing the card in. When you have a Netflix and chill day, just grab a card and just do this motion over and over again, and just keep practicing that. And before you know it, you'll get that knack down, and you'll be performing the Tenkai Palm Vanish. So that is vanish number one. All right, onto the back palm. So this one's a little bit more advanced, a little trickier to do, but you can definitely get the hang of it. When it comes to the type of cards you would want, ideally for the back palm, you likely want to have borderless cards. If you have the white borders, that might flash a bit more. That's if you're getting like pretty nitpicky with it all. But yeah, just something to consider there. And so here is the basic move. So you'll take the card in between your, say, second finger and thumb. And what you do is you bend the second and third finger in and grab the sides of the card with your first and fourth finger. So it looks like that. So as you bend the fingers in, you grab the edges, the sides of the card with your first and fourth finger, thumb at the center, and you pull the card back. So once again, middle finger and thumb. Grab the card on the edge, on the sides with the first and fourth finger. Bring those two fingers in from the middle, and you're holding the card like so. So once again, grab the cards on the edges. The production is just the same. You bring the fingers down. Get the thumb to connect on the bottom of the card. Let go of the sides, and you can lift the fingers to produce the card. And so here's the motion. Back palm, bringing the card back. Gripping the card, bringing it back. The ideal way to vanish the card is to constantly be moving the hand. So as you're going down and up to throw the card, you are doing that move. So you hold the card like so. As you're going down and up, you vanish the card. And as you keep moving the hand, it becomes harder to detect the edges. And so at that point, you grab for the card and produce it. And now let's take it one step further to be able to show both the back and the front of your hand and produce that card. Okay, so this move is a little bit trickier to do. So once you've mastered this technique of getting the card to the back palm and producing it, you can take it a step further by doing a front palm. So what I like to do is, as I'm bringing the card down, I use my thumb for support, and I bring the fingers up and place the card into a front palm. And so as you can see, I bring the card down, use my thumb for support, and I bring the fingers back and clip the card in between the first and the fourth finger. So once again, clipping the card in between the first and the fourth, bringing the card down, and palming at the front. Bringing the card back, bring the card to the front. So once again, when you're watching Netflix and chilling on the couch, just practice doing this over and over again until it becomes second nature. So when you're trying to do the vanish, at first you might be taking these big loops where you're saying, look, here's the front of my hand and here's the back, right? It's a little unnatural. But over time, as you get quicker with the move and feel more natural, you can really just show the hands much smoother and in a very small sort of rotation. So as you vanish the card, you're able to just show both sides of the hand and produce the card. So one more time, in between the thumb and middle finger, throw the card in the air, show the back and the front, produce the card. So I hope you guys found valuable the Tenkai Palm and the back palm. This is really an introduction to card manipulation and producing fans and producing cards out of thin air. It's a really cool area of card magic that not many people explore. So if you guys are interested in more of this, let me know. I'll be sure to add more content that's related to card manipulation as well. And so really appreciate the support as always. Like and subscribe, and we'll be continuing to add great content to the channel. So see you next time.